Three changes to the England side that defeated Fiji in Marseille. Joe Marler returns at loosehead prop, just his third start this year. Jamie George has played the full 80 minutes, 2 games running. Dan Cole has a big shot at redemption after a torrid time off the bench against South Africa 4 years ago. 22-year-old George Martin, who's been compared to a young Martin Johnson, comes into the second row to join up with seasoned pro Maro Itoje. The vice-captain, Courtney Lawes, will no doubt muscle up again for England. Number 8, Ben Earl, has been a real standout for England. Tom Curry looks full of energy and is a big turnover threat at the breakdown. The scrum half, Alex Mitchell, plays against South Africa for the very first time. The captain, Owen Farrell, needs just 7 points tonight to become the second highest point scorer in international rugby history. Manu Tuolangi will be the go-forward in midfield. Joe Marchant into his preferred centre position, having played on the wing several times at the World Cup. There's height in the England back three to deal with those Springbok aerial kicks. Elliot Daly on the left wing, 6'5" Freddie Stewart reinstalled at fullback. Johnny May wears 14. And loads of experience on the England bench. Vunipola Kerr and George Ford have 257 England caps between them. Well, South Africa, they've won all 8 of their previous World Cup knockout games against Northern Hemisphere opposition. It's their most capped starting 15 ever, with 895 test caps between them. Kits off at loosehead, alongside last week's player of the match, Bongi Mbonambi. The tight head, Mal Herber, played 65 minutes of the quarter-final. Eben Etzebeth was his physical and menacing best against France with that crucial try in the second half. Franco Mostert was player of the match when South Africa beat England last November. Siya Kolisi notches up a record 11th World Cup game as captain. Duane Vermeulen, the oldest player in the squad, may well retire after this tournament. Pieter-Steph plays in a 3rd World Cup semi-final. Kobus Reinek and Manie Libbok continue as the halfbacks. Libbok's high ball crossfield kicking game caused huge problems for France last weekend. Perhaps the most unsung midfield at this World Cup, but gee, they're effective. Dami and Deolindi scored a try. Jesse Creel had a try assist in the quarter-final. The pace of Cheslin Colby is something to behold. His charge down and try had a big impact last week as well. Damian Willemse spent some time playing for Saracens in London, so he knows the opposition pretty well. Kurtley Arendse has 13 tries in 13 test matches. And the bench, as ever, is always influential. Pollard hasn't missed a kick since returning to the Springboks. And here they come, England and South Africa, out onto the Stade de France for the semi-final. Who will seize the day? England or South Africa? A place in the final against the All Blacks is the prize. He was player of the game in the corresponding fixture semi-final in Japan 4 years ago. And we all know what happened in the final. Mitchell kicks for England. Manie Libbok's underneath it, but Elliot Daly got there first for England. Tom Curry offloads to Joe Marler for his first touch.
No left.
Pieter-Steph du Toit might have turned this over. No, it's a penalty. Owen Farrell has the first points of the semi-final. England leads South Africa by 3 points to 0.
Fine. 6. Keep it up.
Mitchell feeds it. Ben Earl charges off the base. Mitchell arrives. He finds Courtney Lawes coming around the corner. George Martin now. Ball might be out there. No, it's another advantage coming England's way. And Owen Farrell adds another 3 for England. An 8th kick for England. In this match so far, Willems are under a bit of pressure, manages to wriggle away from Johnny May. Here's Stephen Kitsoff, who want to make up for that penalty given away at the scrum. Libbok's in the pocket. He kicks high again for the chasers. Here comes Kurtley Arendse, but well taken, Elliot Daly, but there's the penalty for South Africa. Sealing off is the call.
Yeah, I think it was Alex Mitchell too. This is a fantastic take from Elliot Daly. And this is the part you can't do, losing his cool, and that's the captain.
Shot clock counting down, but Manie Libbok beats it and sends it through the middle. An excellent... Willems awaits, brings it down. Offloads, dangerous ball. And Courtney Laws is there for England. Stewart to Mitchell, good hands from Ben Earl, the number 8. Skips away from Malherbe. 22 minutes gone in the semi-final. England with a penalty advantage. Here's Tom Curry hit hard. Farrell comes around the corner. Cross kick for Daly. It's a little too heavy, but it was a free hit. They'll go back for the penalty. Owen Farrell, no problem. Vermeulen. First shove from England, but South Africa have found a way to get some momentum here. They're very adept at that. Rugby kicks. It's a wobbly one this time for Daly, does. Oh, he's dropped it. Went backwards, though.
Thank you. Backwards. Okay, use
it was a difficult ball to take. Swirling wind here inside the Stade de France tonight, and that was wobbling all over the place. And now Billy Vunipola with his first touch has coughed up possession. Big opportunity here for the Springboks. 33 minutes in, they trail by 6 points. Heavy favourites coming in to this semi-final. There's a penalty advantage. Malherbe carries it in. Umbonambi now. Big defence from George Martin. Reinek to Kitsoff. Handré Pollard dummies. Takes it himself, lays it back nicely. Pieter-Steph du Toit, he's been tackled by a player that was on the floor. Got to be careful doing that. Here's Mostert now. Handré Pollard in heavy contact there with Manu Tuolangi. Handré Pollard off the bench early and has his first 3 points of the semi-final. Jamie George played 80 minutes in 2 previous games at this World Cup.
That's one.
Mitchell kicks. Cheslin Colby coming from the back, and he does so well, and he falls heavily, but it's a penalty to England.
Number 7 Green steps back. Instruction.
Owen Farrell. Oh, he's hit it beautifully once again. Faf has got his kicking boots on.
Use it.
Looking to go to half-time with the lead.
Now 9.
And Alex Mitchell will take England to half-time. Handré Pollard gets the second half of the semi-final underway. South Africa trailing England by 6 points.
In contact.
No tries to either side. The message will be sent out there. They might get out the traffic lights as well at some point. Big scrum from the Springboks.
Play on. Turnover's good.
And they have the turnover. No penalty forthcoming, but they've got some momentum here, South Africa. RG Snyman huge man, 6'9", into contact. Pollard kicks over the top for Colby. Cheslin Colby, he does likewise for Billy LaRue. He hacks it forward. Just beats him over the dead ball line. Well, there you go, Carl. There's South Africa chancing their arm with the ball in hand. It's little Kurtley Arendse who has to scoop it up, but England counter Ruck and Kerr has it for England to rumble forward. Ben Earl again. Good carry there, first up from Ellis. Genge fresh off the bench in that bright white uniform. Owen Farrell, drop goal attempts. And it's there! Well, the drop goal is well and truly back in World Cup rugby.
And look at the mic drop from the skip, just starts going back. We got it in, goes straight through the horns. That's a nice shot of it. What an option from Owen Farrell, just taking control.
Again, South Africa set a scrum on their side of halfway. Another advantage at the scrum.
Don't make it cynical, you're back.
Faf de Klerk, Damian Dale-Indy, Pollard. He's just thrown that on the floor. Handré Pollard, they'll go back for the penalty.
Now this for me is the moment that Pollard can get a good kick somewhere down 10 to 15 metres out from the England line.
Yeah, they will go to the sideline. And it's a good one from Pollard as well, deep into the 22. Approaching the final 10 minutes, the Springboks need a score. Snyman wins it at the front. Here comes Dion Fourie. RG Snyman scores for South Africa. The Springboks are back in the World Cup semi-final.
Since coming onto the field, he's the one that takes that line out. Good injection there from Fourie. Nearly gets there himself. Twists and turns. De Klerk comes out to Snyman, and he will not be denied.
What a moment that could prove to be. Pollard, important conversion. And he nails it. De Klerk feeds it. It crabs to the left. There's a penalty. Advantage to South Africa. Just under 4 minutes to go. Do they kick it post from here?
Well, Handré Pollard, I think you've got to have a nudge, don't you? Or do you go to the corner?
Handré Pollard, he kicked one from 52 metres deep in the quarter-final against France here last Sunday night. And here he is from 49 metres to win this semi-final. Handré Pollard sends it through. And South Africa lead in the World Cup semi-final.
Ball's here.
Slow ball for England. Ollie Lawrence. He's put on the deck. Good tackle from Kurtley Arendse. Clock's in the red. Final play. South Africa lead by a point. England led almost all the way in this semi-final. That ball's gone forward at the breakdown. And there it is. There it is. South African hands aloft. They have come from behind and they will defend their Rugby World Cup title.